Hi everyone, I am Humaap and you are welcome to my channel. Today I bring you a new video tutorial from the Gwent Guide, where we will go over the anatomy of the Gwent cards. This is the interface for the Android system. It does not differ much from the PC version. To begin, we must go to the deck. Here we will find our entire collection of cards. In the previous video I quickly and superficially described the screen of the creation deck. Now we will see it a little more in detail. So, at the top, we will find the search engine, where we can enter keywords to find a specific card. This is the icon of the milling settings tool. It is used to destroy repeated cards automatically and get their scraps. Finally, we can see the number of scraps and meteorite powder that we have at our disposal. On the left side of the screen, there is the button to create a new deck. We will see in an individual video on this topic in the future. Below this button we have the list of decks. Any deck you make will be reflected in this list. At the bottom and on this same side, we can see a filter to segment the search of cards. It is a very useful tool to separate the cards according to their characteristics. The characteristics of a card are as follows. Cost of provisions. It is the space that the card occupies in our deck. Remember that there is a maximum limit of provisions per deck. Faction. Each card can be part of 7 different factions, and they are represented with different colors. The red for monsters, black for Nilfgaard, blue for Northern Realms, green for Scoia'tael, purple for Skellige, orange for Syndicate, and brown for neutral. Neutral cards can be part of any deck, regardless of their faction. In addition, some Syndicate cards can be in another faction, since they have both colors. Rarity level. There are 4 rarity levels, which are represented by a crystal, located in the upper left corner of each card. These can be common, represented by a white crystal, rare, represented by a blue crystal, epic, represented by a purple crystal, or legendary, represented by an orange crystal. Both common and rare cards have a bronze border, indicating that you can have up to 2 copies of this card per deck. Epic and legendary cards have a gold border, indicating that you can only have 1 copy per deck. Card type. There are 3 types of playable cards, and a 4th type that enters conditionally at the beginning of a game when we play first. The unit type cards are cards with power points value and are played on the battlefield. Special type cards are cards that are played, perform an effect, and are sent to the graveyard automatically. Artifact type cards. They are cards without power points value, but that are played and remain on the battlefield. Finally, the 4th type mentioned above are the stratagem type cards. They have no power point value, and start on your side of the battlefield when you play first in the first round, that is removed after use, or if not used until the end of the first round. To date, there are 13 different stratagem cards. Card sets. Since the game was officially presented in its final version on October 23, 2018, there have been many updates, and with them different card sets. For example, the starting set, the base set, Thronebreaker, Crimson Curse, Novigrad, Iron Judgment, Merchants of Ophir, Master Mirror, Way of the Witcher, and Price of Power. This is what the presentation of a letter looks like if we click on it. On the left we see the illustration of the card, with all the previously named characteristics. In the center we see the name of the card and its set. Below the name is the class. There are many different kinds of classes. They are keywords that activate abilities depend on that class. For example, Herald and Crate can play a bronze warrior card from your graveyard when he enters in the battlefield. In this area, you will find the description of the card's ability, and finally, here, you can read what effect each ability has. Remember to subscribe if you liked. More tutorials will be coming soon. Thank you for watching my video.